And then moving on towards the front, I always like to kind of go through and just brush on her part. I like to do this so that when she wears it in the middle part, you have a lot of nice coverage and you don't have any chances of seeing any streaky lines or anything on her part. So we're gonna go through with vertical sections, and I'm gonna comb every section before I paint it, just to ensure its cleanliness. And again, I'm kind of taking it a little bit deeper at this crown area, a little bit more shallow around the ear. And then every individual section, I'm still gonna go through and comb that out. And then just let it lay on top. So I'm gonna comb it. And a root smudge is a little bit more of a difficult technique to master because you have to work quickly and very clean. So you can see I'm combing through that individual section. I'm not combing through the entire length of the hair, just to avoid pulling down any color to create spots. And then I'm just gonna let that sit on top. You can already see, since we painted on the root smudge down her part first, it's already starting to blur those lines really nicely. I've also found that having a lot of tension on each individual section at a slight diagonal really helps, because you kind of want to avoid laying these bright pieces on top of the root smudge that you've already applied. So keeping it diagonal just is another thing to help ensure that you're keeping everything very clean and organized. So as you can see, again, I just combed through that section, make sure it's seamless, and just let it lay on top. I'm not combing anything down super aggressively. So we're gonna take this all the way up to where the money piece starts at the same inch and a half depth. And this is going to allow some depth behind the money piece to kind of act as a contrast to help make that bright money piece pop. So you can see right in here with her money piece, you can kind of see where it starts getting dimensional. I'm gonna take a little bit of that bright solid money piece and incorporate that in the deeper root smudge. The reason I split the solid money piece and I'm adding more depth right behind it is to help add that gradient effect. And it's really gonna help that high to low brightness around the face. That's really beautiful.